Hey, Pulley. Do you guys only have 5? Do you have 5? Yeah, yeah, fun. Yeah, yeah. Who's the 6th though? Yeah. All right, guys, we will get started. All right, Sush, are you opening the bowling? Yep. All right, guys, a very much anticipated cup grade game. We got the Ducks v the Rats. Rats coming off a pretty emphatic win, and the Ducks coming off a pretty emphatic loss. So we got Sushant to open the bowling against Cam Hogarth. Anuj has just turned up. That's fine. Just take one over. And we'll get started. Play thanks, Sush. All right, looking forward to this battle. That ball hooped early. That ball, good pace. And, excuse me, and yeah, Sush is bowling with a hat on. Interesting. One leg by. That one definitely was holding its shape, but probably not enough, I think, and it was still going down leg side. Jump ball. But this is a new rock, and I think that's going to hurt Kama. Good nut, and good bite off the seam. Jump ball. Great delivery, dot ball, 1 for the over. Well played, over. That's a maiden over for Sush. So just the one leg by coming off. And could it be Mahi opening the bowling? Nah, it's Pulley from the other end. So they're without their 2 other highly prized recruits. So no Satnam Singh tonight or Gurpreet Singh. And we have Mitch Cone v a teammate of Outdoor, Pulkit. All right, Pulley v Mitch. A butter chicken could be on the line here. Players ready? Mitchie taking his time. Play. Actually, I think it's Sugi who's in the keeping area. That's a nice nut. Dot ball, 1 for the over. I want to be pretty consistent with the short balls just because with the new rock it is very hard. Nicely fielded. Mahi throws his weight into the wall. Not a huge amount of weight, but well fielded. And Pulley's trying to go hard, and he pays the price, and he gets on all fours. That is this, and look at Mitch, 4 runs. He looked all money there, Mitch, and Pulley looked very unrefined. Dot ball. So one thing is, it's almost like you just can't try too hard against Mitch because he absorbs all your energy. Dot ball, last ball. Because he's so kind of lackluster, he's so, not lackluster, he's so, that is out, LBW. And Pulley gets his man, and that is a huge wicket. Alright, so just bear with me 1 second. So a bit of technology lapse here. And Runzi comes to the crease. Over. Alright, now we're all good to go. Alright, Sush to continue. Blades ready. Really well played. That is beautiful hands from Kama. Right under the eyelid. 1 run. So I think this is a good matchup for the Rats. Kama can see off Sushan. Dot ball. So yeah, what I was saying before is you can't try too hard against Mitch. He's just a bit of a rock, and if you throw all your energy at him, he just absorbs it. Dot ball. But to pull his credit, he got one through him, and probably going against what I was just saying, because he was trying really hard there pulling. He got one through and got the LBW. Dot ball. Alright, so going back to this contest, Sush is swinging it quite a lot. He's had the problem all season of not being able to put it on the stumps. And that one was on the stumps and it edges off. 1 run. Last ball. That one was absolute heat, by the way. I reckon that would clock around 123 clicks if the speed gun was working, because that was a full toss and he let it rip. It's a great nut. Top ball, ends the over. 2 coming off the over. So that's a huge tick for the Rats. 2 coming off and 2 overs seen out by Kama against Sushant. So that's a huge win, no doubt. Especially because they are Heelsy list tonight. So they're going to have to really try to take this as deep as they can, the Rats. Players ready. And they also are Apso-less, so I think a lot of people have forgotten about Apso. Top ball. Apso will make a huge difference to this side if you can get his quota in. Top ball. And by the way, to the viewers at home, the quota is 4 games for the season, so if Apso can play 4, he will definitely be playing finals. Top ball. So Anuj, he's starting with that outside off channel. That's a great nut. Top ball. So Runzi, a bit careful at the moment. Good change up. Definite slow ball there. Top ball, last ball. So 5 dots in a row. Will Runzi keep his head? And well bowled, well played. 1 run, ends the over. So good this from Marty. Brings Pulley on from the other end. Which, yeah, to be fair, was a bit of a surprise. Then he's not going to be bowling all 4 from the downhill, considering they don't have Satnam. Pulley into the attack. But I think this is going to work well for Kama. That is a wide ball. 1 for the over. As I mentioned, I've got to be consistent with this all night. But Sugi did a really good job of making that look like that wasn't going to hit the crossbar. Not out, 1 leg by. Got ball. Well played from Kama. Good full ball as well from Pulley. 1. So Artie Sundaresh just walked into the building, I think. Edges off. Jeez, that one stayed low. 1 run. Two to come. Top ball, guys. Sorry. Last ball. It wasn't a wide, that one. Top ball, that is the over. Runzi got a little upset with that one because I kind of signaled with my hand out, but I don't know why I did that, but yeah, it wasn't a wide. But it does conclude the over. So partnership of 7 at the moment after 5 overs. They're 1 for 12. And what they've got to understand, the Rats, is this isn't a bad start. They've seen off the new ball, and that's got to be a target for most batters. Top ball. So they've lost a wicket in the process, but no real carnage. And top ball. And Mighty Ducks are kind of winning games based on their first 5 to 8 overs. Top ball. Top ball. Lovely shot. This could be run out. And Pulley misses. Wowie. 4 runs. And to be fair, Pulley is actually a very good fielder and does hit the stumps a lot, but there wasn't enough communication there. Could have thrown it straight to Sugi, would have taken off the bails, and that would have been curtains for Kama. That is our court, and it is curtains for Kama. Really well done from Sugi. Great gloves, edges off, and this is exactly what we're talking about. This is where the Ducks do all their damage. So definitely advantage Ducks at the moment. That also ends the over. So a good over for the Ducks, 1 for 4 off. And Danny O'Shea comes to the crease. All right, so Pulley, he is going to be bowling his 3rd over. So after 6 overs, 2 for 16. And Pulley to continue for his 3rd over. Play. Well bowled, well played. Jump ball. Next one, do you have to get down? You can't be up now. Sorry. Sorry, but thank you for coming. Jump ball. Yeah, because we're not allowed too many people up here. So Student Rush did come to say hi to me. He's a gentleman. I had to just send him on his merry way. Jump ball. I think that one wasn't eye level, so I'm not going to call it 1 for the over. Jump ball. Didn't touch anything. So that one swung beautifully, and Mahi thought he edged it. And that one has missed the stumps by an absolute bees. Top ball and last ball for the over. Pulley should have had his man there. Runzi's probably not getting far enough forward. Lovely shot. 2 runs. That ends the over. That one getting a little too straight, and Runzi quite good off his pads. But a good over that from Pulley. But it's just another over down for Pulley. So this is where you got to realise as a Rats team that you're in the game now, and the lesser known bowlers come in. But I don't want to say that Mahi's a lesser known bowler. He considers himself the fast bowling coach. Mahi into the attack. Play. So I want to be interested to see this because Mahi does hoop it quite a lot. And wow, Danny O'Shea, big crunching cover drive for 2. And yeah, I haven't spoken about Danny enough. Definitely want to see this innings from him. See how he adjusts to SVL. Top ball. And Mahi gets through him. And as I was saying, Mahi very underrated, I think. But that was a chop on and a little unlucky. But you feel the fabric of the Rats batting lineup isn't there right um, right now without Heelsley or Apso. So to let you know who's left to come is Pravin, Tush, and Mudge. So the Mighty Ducks are going to be feeling right on top, and that brings Tush to the crease. A great rivalry. I'm looking forward to this one. So Tush and Mahi definitely go at it behind closed doors, not in a sexual way, of course. And Tush, well played. Stop ball. These two have a lot of banter back and forth, and if Mahi gets him out, I tell you, great delivery from Mahi. Dot ball, that was a leg cutter, and for all the viewers at home, Mahi is a leg spinner in outdoors, so that is not foreign to him. And he bowls him, he bring out, I knew he was going to bring it out, and he does. Look at him. The belt celebration, and Tush plays all around it, bowls his off stump, and wow, he out bowled, and that's the end of the over. So Mahi, as I was saying, very underrated bowler in SPL. Brings Mudge to the crease. They need a partnership, and they need it pretty quick. They're 4 for 20. They can grind something out to 6, even 50, let's say. So this is exactly what the Ducks do, is they squeeze you, and then they bring their better bowlers back on when they've got a couple wickets, and their plan is just not to bowl at the 20. So opposition teams have to find a way. Switch back into the attack to bat out 20 against the Ducks. That is just good pace, well left alone, dot ball. And also Runzi is a very improved SPL batter. He's been making a lot of runs in the lead-up tournament. Jeez, that's quick. He almost just ducked his head. He was living on a prayer right there. Throws his hands at it. Dot ball. Dot ball. So Sushi's front foot is very close. I'm going to warn him. Hey Sushi, front foot. Really well played. That's a great shot. 2 runs. Last ball. Dot ball ends the over. So I reckon he's a little out of steam at the moment. He's just coming off a wedding, Nitin Madan's wedding, from last night. So he was there enjoying himself. He was having a few drinks. So it is fair enough after a long weekend that he's a little tired. And he's not bowling with the same speed he was bowling in his first set. All right, Mahi v Mudge. Players ready. One leg by. And Prav just letting me know. Nah. And they were trying to just act like he hit it because it went into the 4 area. And really well fielded. Prav saves the 4. Dot ball. And I'm pretty big on Mudge. I think he is quite a good bat. Dot ball. But yeah, he's susceptible, as many batters are, to going out early in his innings. And yeah, with the way Mahi's bowling it, he could bowl him. And he does. Wowee. You could almost see that coming from a while away, because Mahi's got the ball on string at the moment. And Mudge, he does kind of come down a little late with his backswing, and Mahi skids him on. So that brings it to Talvin brothers to the crease. This is very interesting. Both suited up in their NBA tops. Their respective NBA tops. And again, we've got another Glennie Hawkes challenge going on at the moment. All right, Prav, welcome to the crease and welcome back to SPL. You've got 2 balls remaining. Play. And Mahi gets through him. Top ball, last ball. So this will go down as a wicket maiden if he doesn't get hit. And he does. 2, and that ends the over. So what is absolutely critical right now is just that the Rats get past 27, because even just for pride purposes, they have bowled out the Mighty Ducks for 27. So if they get bowled out for less than that, they will not hear the end of it, that's for sure. All right, Pulley comes back into the attack. Play. So Runzi has been the one who's looked pretty good. 1 run. And he's been the rock in this 26 so far, so he's 10 off 24. And nice shot. 2. Pulley just getting a little too full. Missing his mark. And again misses his mark. 2. And Arun was a little unhappy with himself. Thought he should have driven it down the ground. Dot ball. 1 for the over. Nice shot. Did you guys see that? I saw there's a 2. Yep. Last ball. Dot ball, ends a good over for the Rats. 7 coming off. Alright, so that's like one objective down. They've passed their 27 score. But it's all on Mahi at the moment. 2 overs, 3 for 4. Well, Players ready. Top ball. Edges and Xxii put it down. Mahi could have just had a 4-fer. And Xxii puts down a tough chance. Probably not a tough chance, to be fair. It was probably more of a regulation catch. The first one he took was actually a screamer. Top ball. And yeah, one really good thing with Mahi is he will always hit a good line and length, and very rarely will give you a bad ball. Top ball. So 4 dots. Perhaps just got to stay patient. Know that there's still 8 overs left after this over. At about time. 1. And that was a rare loose one from Mahi, getting too full. And it was still on the stump, so had Prav missed that is plumb LBW. Because Prav is pretty much batting on 4th stump. White ball. Good nut. And it hits 2 runs. That is the over. Alright, Anuj becomes a switch man and changes ends coming on from the pub end now. So there has been a bit of chat surrounding Anuj because he did come out and say last game that there's not enough of a contest between bat and ball, and it's just a bowler's game at the moment, which I think a lot of people are actually enjoying. So interesting for him to say that. He's been playing SPL for a very long time. I think maybe even from the first season. Players ready. He'll be out and it's dropped. And that is 3 runs. Wow, what a turn of events. 3 runs. Was going to be a wide. Runzi went after it, went straight back to Anuj, drops it, and it hits the side door for a 3. And then he bowls him, gets his man in the end. And that was a pretty good innings from Arun, 19 off 31. Had to just keep going there. And that brings their last wicket to the crease, Tushar to play. And they're 6 for 39. If they need to grind out a 20-run partnership, get themselves to 60. If they don't, it's all Rats at the moment. Sorry, all Ducks at the moment. If Arun just could have hung around, I think we would have made a game of this. But let's see what the two the two heavyweights of the Rats can produce for the last wicket stand. Tush comes back to the crease. Plays ready. Nice shot. 1 run. Very confident square drive. Just misses the 4. That is 1 leg by, evasive action. Got ball. Last ball. Great shot, good drive, inside edge though. 2, that's the over. 1 for 7 coming off. Alright, take themselves to 43. And Mahi, the wizard, to continue. 3 for 8 off his 3. Should have had a 4th as well. Alright, Mahi to bowl his last over. Mahi not happy with Pulley, telling him to go up in a very direct tone that Mahi usually doesn't speak with that tone. Dot ball. I'll just repeat it. He said, come on, Pulley, man. Go up. And not a bad shot that from Prav. Adjusts into the end and gets a 1. And Mahi, wow, that was an in-swinger. Wide ball. I didn't even know Mahi had that in his repertoire, and that's why he calls himself the swing bowling coach. Dot ball. And Pravin misses that one. Probably was there to be hit. What surprised me is I think that beat him for pace. Two. That's a great shot, and he loves that shot in outdoor. That cow corner gets low. And the funny thing was Tush was looking to run blindly. Didn't even know where the ball went. Great shot. That's going to get over him. That is a lovely shot. 4 runs, and that ends the over. 8 coming off that over. And that ends a great spell from Mahir. 3 for 16. And that brings up the psychological win for the Rats. They got themselves to 51. And what we have seen is that's defendable. And let's just go through their bowling cartels. They got Runzi, Mitch, Mudge, of course, Pravin, and they've even got Kama and Tush. So they could easily defend that. Dot ball. So that one I didn't get up quite enough to be called 1 for the over. Wide ball. Alright, 52. Every run is vital at the moment. Good nut. That was a good attacking line. Got forward. Nice front foot defence. Dot ball. And that's a big 6. And Tushy, he looks all focus and money at the moment. Doesn't want to bring out the belt celebration. And this could be out. And he's safe. And Pravin, what are you doing? Wowie. Outrun out. And Pravin says he couldn't hear it, but he wasn't even looking. So that unfortunately ends the innings. That would have taken them to 62. And as I said, if you get to 60, that's very defendable. But they would have got well past 60 the way they were going. They're looking pretty good, those two. So Pravin, a big mental brain phase there. No. No, give that one to me, Mudge. Hey, on Mudge. No, don't bowl it, Mudge. Don't bowl it. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to quickly read the comments. The word you were looking for was lackadaisical. Lackadaisical? Is that? Yeah, okay. That probably was the word I was looking for, actually. I myself had a pretty big night last night, and I am pretty cooked myself. I just asked Mahi. They're the practice balls. They're just on the table. Lackadaisical. Thanks, Hilda. Alright. Karuba says, does Sui get a fine for the Lunken lid? I'll leave that one up for you guys to decide. So, yeah, so some really good news last night. Nitin Madan, he got married. Well, he's the first of his 3 big days. And so quite a lot of guys were there last night from SPL. And it was a brilliant night. Alright, so viewers at home, as I've mentioned, Xxii has become very defendable with these new balls, and this is a very good Rats bowling attack. They are missing Hilsey behind the stumps, that's a huge difference. And the Ducks do have Mahia, so they did go out last game for that kind of record low of whatever it was, 20 runs. But yeah, they've got Mahi, so it's a very different side, which we know. And but I still think they're lacking batting depth. So they've literally got Mahi tonight, I think, as their kind of mainstay bat. So I think if they get through him, we're going to see a really good game. Alright, so Nuj and Praz to open batting. Hey Sugi, do you remember who threw the ball to get the run out? So yeah, it could have been. Alright, so Anuj was the thrower. Alright, we have Anuj and Praz to open the batting. And I think it's been pretty well documented that Anuj doesn't like opening the batting from the bottom end. And this is what we've been wanting to see. Mudge with the new ball. And Praz is out of form. Well, he hasn't been playing, so... Alright guys, 59 required for victory. Mudge to open up with the new rock. Players ready? Play? So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I reckon he's going to get him. Not out, 1 leg by. Great shot from Praz. There's runs there all day and they don't take them. 2. So Mudge, I think, is going to hold the keys to the castle right now. If he can just, if he can do kind of what Sush does and get through. Oh, that could have been taken. They just weren't there for it. 1. I think the field wasn't set correctly. And he bowls in there. He gives the tennis slam. Out bowled, and this is exactly what we wanted. Big Mudge. Big little Mudge gets through him. So I had the pleasure of playing with Mudge, and he can do exactly what we've just seen there. He can rip through batters. He always just tries to ask that same question, where he'll literally bowl fast and try to just. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have a certain plan of which stump he's going for or anything like that. His plan is just to try and land on the stumps, swing it back in, and then bowl them. Exactly the way he just got Praz out there. Left arm over. So Sui's got pretty good defence, but let's see what he does. And he gets through him. Beautiful Mudgie's on a hat trick. This is what we wanted, ladies and gentlemen. Mudgie gets him out bowled. Sugi left a huge gap with his backswing there, and I think they're going to send him Pulley, which I think is a really bad route. They're going to send him Mahi. Oh, okay, so this is it. This is the game right here. Because if Mahi goes out, you could almost say they're not chasing this. Especially when Mudge is in this mood. So the only thing that could save them is if, let's just say he does get him out, Mahi can come back in. But let's not think like that. Let's take it for what it is, and it's a hat-trick delivery. All right, guys, the captain comes to the crease, and it is a hat-trick delivery. This is the last ball of the over, and this is good from Runa. He's making it a very attacking last ball, very attacking field, and this is what I think they should have done earlier. They shouldn't have had that leg slip in. And he's bowled it down leg side, that's fine. Wide ball. It is still a hat-trick ball. All right, will Mahi see this out? Another wide ball. Wide ball. So what's interesting to see is Tush is keeping and not Cam. Another wide ball. Wide ball. I reckon Mudge should come around the wicket to Mahi. Another wide ball. Wide ball. Coming around the wicket. Oh, that is a great ball and so well played. 2 runs and saves a hat-trick ball. So 2 for 10 coming off that first over. And that is just the class of Mahi. I think a lot of guys go out to that bowled in SBL, and Mahi covers it perfectly for a 2, and it could have even also got through for a 4, but it kind of hit, I think it hit someone and didn't allow that. But that's just pure class from Mahi. All right, Mitch comes into the attack, and he's coming left arm over. Play. So Anuj doesn't like fast bowling, so I think Mitch is going to get through him. And that's exactly what he doesn't like. Dot ball. I think this is perfect. It's not like this was pre-planned or anything, but Anuj just doesn't like fast bowling, and Mitch is just gas at the moment. Should have taken the run there, Anuj. 2. I think it's a matter of time. It's a nice delivery. Dot ball. If Mitch can hit his mark, he's got to attack his stumps. And they should be going with a 3-1 field attacking the stumps. Oh, wowie. Dot ball. Nicely fielded from Runti. Dot ball. Well played from Anuj. Got to get a little fuller, getting through that gate. Dot ball, ends the over. Alright, Apsa says Mudge Akram, definitely bowling like that. And this is interesting. They bring in Danny O'Shea. I don't know what to think of this. What do the viewers think of it? It's still a new rock, but I think they must have just conceded that Mudge isn't going to get Mahi out, which may or may not be the right thinking. I don't know what to think of this. All right, Danny's into the attack. Right arm over. Play. Sorry, left arm around. Nicely fielded. Dot ball. And Mitch misfields. 1. That is a great delivery and well fielded this time from from Mitch. Dot ball. Well bowled. Dot ball. This is good from Danny. He's already adjusted his line. Sorry, his length. Oh, gets through him. Wowee. That doesn't happen too often to Mahi. Dot ball, last ball. He is rushing him. He's only coming off 1 step. Leaves it alone. Dot ball, over. So I'm very impressed with what I just saw. Good tactics by the Rats. Just the 1 coming off. So obviously dot balls aren't going to win him the game, but it does build up a certain amount of pressure. So they need to take all wickets, of course, to win this match. And Mitch is going to continue. And I think he's going to get him. Wide ball. That's a great nut, and that was the one I thought I was going to get through him. 2, but a nudge. Too good. Played it beautifully. Wide ball, and 1 for the over. It's hit the crossbar. It's a wide and 1 for the over. And that was the one again. Well played from a nudge. Dot ball. That's a huge shot. 6 runs. Well, I've got everything wrong about a nudge. He is absolutely taking Mitch to the cleaners. Dot ball. Probably come around the wicket now, Mitch, I would suggest. He's kind of figured out, he's comfortable with this angle. Dot ball, last ball. Catch, and Runzi puts it down. 2 runs, that is the over. And quite possibly just put down the game. It's one of those ones where, sure it wasn't Mahi, the main man, but of course it sends them 3 far, brings points to the crease earlier than what they would have liked. Play shot here. 1. And that is bread and butter for Mahi. Just drops his hands, runs it for a 1. Lucky hit that. That would have been, he's hit it, yeah. 1 run. That would have been definitely plum LBW. And he's chopped on. Oh my lord, what a turn of events. And Mahi can't believe what has just happened. He has inside edged that from pretty much 6 stump. And that has just somehow magically found its way and dislodged the bails. Out hit wicket. And I'm sure Hilsey and Apso at home, they would have just done the biggest fist pumps, knowing they've just got their man. And they're sending in Sushant Gupta ahead of Pulkit. So Sush is someone who can score quickly, so you just don't want him to be at the crease for a long time. I'm just going to have a quick look at the scorecard. So I'm guessing, yeah, so Sugi was the lowest scorer and Pranay, and Mahi made 5, so Mahi can't come back in. 3. All right, welcome to the crease, Sushi. You've got 3 balls remaining. Play. Dot ball. So the game is just turned on its head. Big swing. Dot ball. Last ball. And this is what I was saying, 60 is definitely defendable. Well bowled, great finish. Dot ball, over. So one thing the viewers probably, you couldn't see at home there, was Danny just changed his point of release. He came really wide of the crease there. and it made it look like that it was going to probably slide down his leg, and it kind of just held its line perfectly. So, very smart bowler, I think. Change of bowler, Prav into the attack. Alright, so one thing to look out for is Prav has to duck when he walks in. Wide ball. He has to duck his head. Top ball. So you get a nudge here. It's 100% advantage Rats. I think right now the game's in the balance. It's a 50-50 split with who can win this game. Top ball. But you get a nudge, and it's like it just tilts massively in the Rats' favour. Top ball. Great shot. 2. Problem with the nudge though is he doesn't look to run, so that's a good shot for, but it's only just for 2. That could have been 4. Great nut. Top ball. Last ball. So just 29 runs left to get. And Anuj misses out and he knows it. Top ball, over. I wonder if they've ever tried bowling Danny from the Horsford end. And that would allow them to keep Mudge on. Because I think if they get Mudge on right now, he will get through Sush. But that's not to say Danny can't. Danny's bowling a treat. 1 for 3 of his 2 overs. But Sush can connect, especially with slow bowlers. Place ready. So don't be surprised if he hits him for a 6. Dot ball. And Runzi turns around to camera and says, "Can you take the gloves?" Great delivery. Dot ball. Danny is definitely a hard proposition. No one has felt comfortable against him. And a huge misfield for a 3. 3 runs. That is, that is something that can cost you the game, those types of misfields. Oh wow, he was saved by the stumps. Top ball. And that was the shot I was telling you. That's where Sush can get you away. If he connects, they stay hit, and very lucky the stumps was the 7th fielder. Top ball. Last ball. I think they need to bring on Mudge. Well bowled. Top ball, over. Even bring Mitch back on. Oh no, Runzi, of course, mate. I've completely forgotten about Runzi. And I think it's going to be a make or break over this one. Runzi into the attack. Play. I think he'll either get the wicket or he'll go for a few runs. Oh, wowee. Top ball. It has just beat him all ends up. And it has literally just missed the. He should have had his wicket first ball. Catch it and wowee. 1 run. Just squirts away to the corner. Danny O'Shea, not the most agile fielder. Wide ball. One leg by. 1 run, thank you. Top ball. So 2 balls left. Sends it down leg side. Wide ball. Great off cutter. That actually cut back a mile. Top ball, last ball. So Runzi, you got to try attacking the stumps, I think. And it was good nut. Top ball, that is the over. That was actually a perfect finish from Arun. That stayed low, cut back, and would have hit the stumps, but Anuj got through it, got through the danger over, And now they bring back in Mudge, so this is a good move, definitely. Mudge coming back on from the pub end plate. So Mudge v Sushan. Top ball. It was inside the line. So Sush, if you watch the replay, you'll see that's very clearly inside the line. Top ball. So Muji, he's got to find on the stumps. That's it. He'll get through Sush like that. Well bowled, and then the tennis forehand slam comes out, and out bowled Sushant, and advantage Rats for sure. Pulley comes to the crease, and I think for Pulley, you've got to bowl around the wicket. Pulley is relatively stable off his pads, but isn't great around that off stump area. So the angle might suit Pulley. It doesn't mean he can't go out, of course, but I think just to increase your chances, I would be bowling around the wicket against Pulley. And 4 for 37. Game's in the balance. So viewers at home, Pulley's to the crease. Play. He's edged that. Top ball. And I think you just got to bowl Mudge out here and just ice the game. Oh, wowie. Top ball. Last ball. That definitely was bowling his fourth stump. But to be fair, Pulley had a fair few of those as well. Top ball. That is the over. That is a wicket maiden. Very nicely bowled, Mudge. All right, after 9 overs, 4 for 37, 22 runs to win. Game is definitely in the balance. Danny O'Shea, this is what I was kind of calling for before, for Danny to see. We wanted to see Danny from the Horsford end. And you'll also be able to see, viewers, he just comes off one step. All right, Hills says Tush wearing something gloves. I can't see that from here. Talon gloves, I think. Teflon gloves, I'm guessing. I can't see. I'll get back to that one. Drop ball. Full ball and misses out. Drop ball. That's a huge six. Great shot. 6 runs. These are very, very valuable runs. Drop ball. He gets a lot of grip, Danny. Drop ball, last ball. Drop ball, over. Alright, I'm just going to check this comment from Hilsey. Tush wearing, Teflon gloves. I don't even know where he's got those green gloves from. They must be his, I think. Play's ready. So, Mudge to continue. Oh wow, well kept out. And Pulley calls him through. And Arun misfields. Kossi misfield. 4 runs. But it does put Anuj on strike, and I think he'll get bowled. There it is! Wow, he bowls him around his legs, and that is absolutely going to make our socials bowled around your legs, top of leg stump. So that is a pretty pretty unbelievable wicket, has to be said. So Praz to come back. So Praz and Sugi are the low scorers, and Sush, but they're not going to send him in. So that was it was exactly what I was saying at the beginning of this innings. Is Anuj hates facing from the Horsford end. So Pulley calls him through. You can't. I mean, you can, but they're fine. And yeah, it led to his demise as well. All right, Praz comes back to the crease. Plays ready. So Pulley's getting very loud, and Mudge is on fire. And that is a great delivery. Also very well played. Dot ball. And Tush, it's a pretty good sledge that from Tush. That's a great leave. Dot ball. Tush said still 3 balls left to go. That just gets inside the batter's mind that you are literally batting to survive at the moment. Great nut again. Dot ball, last ball. So this is a pretty important last delivery, I think. If he can see this out. And he hits a 4. Wowee. 4 runs. That is the over. Another misfield goes straight through Danny's legs. And Danny has also bowled out. Bowled very well. 1 for 12. But a run comes back in. So not much reprieve here for the batters. This is a pretty good Rats bowling lineup. Players ready. Let's see how Pulley goes. I think you go after anything. Dot ball. You'll probably go after those slower balls. He's definitely seen enough of them. Leaves it alone. Dot ball. Catch. And the Twin Towers. That is our court. Boulder run. Caught Pravin. Wowee. Huge wicket. And the Rats boys at home must be going absolutely wild. In their living rooms, they've got 1 wicket left. And it's Xxii to the crease. All right, guys, 8 runs to win and last wicket for the innings and the match. Play. Oh, that's a good delivery. And Xxii plays that nicely. 2. So Anuj did a lot of damage with those 6s that he'd hit. Great delivery. Double. So it's all going to come down to this Mudge over. If Arun doesn't finish the job here. Oh, he picks the gap. 2 very important runs, and that is the over. 4 runs to win. And Mudge, Mudge is indicating he's got 1 over left. So the timing is perfect. Alright, Apso tunes in, says Wowie. Watching the game with Ciara. I hope she's well, Apso. Alright, I dare say that this is the last over of the match. It's either going to be won here. It may not be lost here, but which kind of does go against what I just said. Oh wow, jeez. Dot ball, but no, I think it's going to be ended here because I think Mudge is going to get the wicket, and I don't think Paz will get him away. Dot ball. So 2 dots, 4 balls left of Mudge's spell. This is enthralling cricket. Could be out. Oh, he's hit the gap for 2. Wowee. 2 runs. Coming around the wicket. And Mudge, I think you should have done that at the beginning of the over. And they're just too deep. Look, you don't need the guy in the 4. Dot ball. So the Rats are getting their field placements wrong, I think. Danny should be coming into that cover region to put more pressure on. Oh, just misses. 1 run. Alright, scores are tied. So much for what I was saying. Went straight to Danny, but he still misfielded it, so it's a bit of a muchness there. Top ball, that ends the over. And the scores are tied. So Mudge doesn't finish the game. Alright, a run to continue. Play. So this will definitely be the last over. Could be out, this could be out. Oh my lord, gosh! They looked at each other. That is 2 runs and the game, and they have cost each other the game. Mudge and Arun looked at each other. They had a moment, and that should have been Arun's catch. And we would have had our first draw for the season, but they've unfortunately had a huge miscommunication, and Ducks end up the victors. Wow, what a game. I can't believe what I've just witnessed. That is heartbreaking for the Rats. So it is, yeah, great to see another cup grade nail biter. But I'm sorry, Hillsy boy. I thought that was definitely going to be swallowed by Arun. And I'm looking at him at the moment. He's pretty upset with himself. Um, yeah, I can tell he's usually got a smile on his face, and he kind of still does. But you can tell he's pretty deflated by that. And the Ducks have kind of got out of jail for 6 points that they take. So could have been a 4 point, 4 point splitter there, and instead 6 points go to the Ducks and 2 to the Rats. And I will leave it here. Viewers at home, thank you for tuning in. And we have the Backyard Legends versus the nearly Backyard Legends.